Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I've got too much time in the lab. I got a rant I'm about to get off, so prepare yourself. There's a lesson. Got a little rant going on here too. So let's do what we do. Radism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story. I give life lessons that you can live and manifest for yourself. That's what I do for you. The numbers say you appreciate it too. So let's do what we do. I thank you. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, and that's what I'm on every day, you know the deal, is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, you practicing my philosophy, your goal is to know thyself. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Help you to know you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about creating a generation of truth knowers, not lie believers. Seem a little harsh, yeah, but this is the rant. I'm a little upset and I'm annoyed. So I'll put it to you just like that. Stop giving them the same old, and expecting something different from them. See, I'm going with this. So, okay, now that I got your attention, let's go. Let the rant begin. Generation Truth will be our world changing because only truth can change things. If we have we don't have Generation X, millennial, all this so crazy. Stop with this generation nonsense and get with a generation of truth knowers and not lie believers. If we feed our young the same lies that were fed to us, that we had to sift through and fight through to finally get to the truth, we're gonna have they're gonna have the same problem. How about we make it easy for them? Just give them the truth. Generation X, aka unknown. Okay, 20 years later, we know what they are. Need I say more? If you predict something, that's not good. If you think something's gonna be expectation, that's not good either. So you had Generation Y. Okay, why are we here? And as when I was coming up, if you didn't know why, you asked somebody. You didn't run around protecting and act like you did when you didn't. There's a lot of that going on. So those are problems with those generations. And then you got Generation Z, the last generation to be lied to, okay, by us. Stop lying. Let the next generation be one what? Of truth. Let's give them the truth so that they will have a chance to what? Yes, it's time to teach our young the truth and hold them accountable. And what happened? They changed the world. That's how it be done. No other way. Why? Because we ain't done nothing in 50 years. Still got the same problem. Bought a confusion record, people moving out, people the same concept, the same problem. That means we're not advancing as a people, as a culture. Come on, I don't know why I'm getting this nonsense, but I'm watching us and we're not looking good. So I'm in the fight now. I'm in the fight for what? To help my people out. Who y'all you gonna do? The best I could. Why? Keep talking about it ain't getting it done. So I gotta do something. So I'm in the fight. I'm swinging. Let's go. And if you on the side of enemy, as far as I'm concerned, I'm knocking the hell out of you. Well, I don't care. I'm here to fight for what's right. Again, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, you see, I'm getting a little annoyed of naming generations for underachieve or naming one thing and then watching them underachieve our expectations of them. Again, if we keep giving them things that they were giving to us and it didn't help us, what you think gonna do for them? Give them the truth. When we find out the truth, the first thing I want to do is share it. First, check it out, make sure it's right. Oh yeah, they got yeah. That's what I'm doing. What I'm doing for you, sharing the truth. Generation after lie to generation, and you wonder why they're not no changes. Hello. No matter what name you give them, title you call them means the damn thing, but it's what you give them that will make them change. The truth will do that. No, I raised my children with the truth. If nothing else, I wasn't why none of that. I was just honest with them. Why? I wish I would have been treated that way. Why? Because I know now that that would have been a lot better than doing what the other stuff that was done. So I wouldn't be that kind of parent. Okay, I respected and trusted my children, and that I wish was raised. I was raised with. My mom was the authoritarian, but she kept it real. Well, man, not so much. He was, we already know that. But when you are taught how and what to do, I still take my mom's lesson. Why? Because those lessons taught me for life. What he gave me, didn't know what life you want to live, and I don't want to live that life no more. So I don't live by his morals or his codes. Why? That was for the street. Don't live the street life no more. Moving on. Mom's lived the real world. So her philosophy, the older I get, the more I get like my mom. She's cool. I ain't got a problem with that. All right. Now, understand this. We need a generation that we can be proud of, but we have to make that happen. All of us to make that happen, we got to come together collectively as a culture. When I was coming up, the village raised a child. Everybody got to get involved. Everybody get on board with what? Holding our young people accountable, but giving them the truth. Holding them accountable for a lot ain't really holding them accountable. Why? We giving it to them. Well, if we give them the truth, we hold them accountable, and you will see a change. Guaranteed. And it's you see it in little spots. It just ain't enough. Why? How could this kid over here, this group of kids, be so talented and so good, well mannered, well taken care of? This group over here just wows out. What is the hell? That's what I'm saying. So it ain't across the board. Some are very good. I like my one step lady. She's doing a hell of a job with them kids. But I want to see more of that. Just one ain't gonna get it done. I appreciate, love what she's doing. Her kids is successful. What she teaching kids come back, they're successful. That's how you build a legacy. We need more. Just saying. Where we at? Okay, where we at? Okay. Knowledge and spiritual truth. Educate them with the truth spiritually, and that's the winning combination. Trust me, I'm a sage. This is personal. Sorry about that. But I know for a fact, if we raise this generation with the truth, they will change the world. And it ain't up to us to change. No, give it to them. Why? They're taking, make the changes that we didn't do. Why? Because we had to sift through what was given to our parents, and we should be better now at giving them the information. Why? It's everywhere. We're in the information age. Being ignorant now, not a good look. That's why. So we as parents, uncles, us, again, the whole group, all of us, get together, grandparents. We are the elders of what? The next generation. We are the village. We should be keeping our eyes on our young and holding them accountable to be what we think they should be. Respectful, mindful, and good people. That's it. Ain't got, when I was coming up, making my parents proud was the goal. Not be a whole, I ain't got to be rich and famous and buy them no damn house. What? Just take care of me. And my mom always said, if my kids is happy, I'm happy. Me being a grandfather, I get it. Yeah. If my kids is happy, I'm happy. That's parenting. Okay, P-Funk, yeah, is my nickname, but it's also a title meaning pure real. I live up to that. Sage means I practice what I teach. I live up to that. Some people take names. Yeah, what does a name? No, the name pretty much is your calling card. What you do with it is on you. Your name should be meant something, or it should mean something. If nobody's but at least to you, I keep forgetting I write this. And I mean, do you be your best self? If you half-assing you can't be proud of yourself. I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of what I made. I'm proud of what I'm taking care of. I'm proud of what I'm seeing raise my grandkids. Happy birthday, grandson, Jojo. But these are things that if you set them in motion, that's what happened. You just can't say, well, it's going to just happen. No, no, no. Put in your work at any and every level, in every phase, in every area of life. You have to put the work in if you want results. Sorry about that. Moving on, but that's the bottom line. But if we continue to feed our young the same BS belief system that they fed us, there will be no change. And I watched that nonsense, what they call a debate. Listen, if that's my choices, just count me out. Simple as that. I got nothing. I ain't going either way on that. Why? Because I get suspended. They shut me down. If I express, I ran about that, whatever they called it. Moving on, I just had to get that in. That wasn't, I can't help it. I got to get them. I get them with something else. But right now, to get back to that and wrap it up. But I see what I'm saying. Young people doing good things, just not enough. Again, just not enough to make a difference. If you got 85% of the people ignorant, you got 10% who will take advantage of them being ignorant, and you got 5% doing what I'm doing, the odds, the numbers just not in our favor. We need to bring that number of ignorance or the number of people fighting the ignorance down or up one way or another. The big number, bring that one down. We need people to become less ignorant, more knowledgeable. Sorry, but let's start with our young. Moving on. Now that we are in the information age, so stop repeating what? That same old lie. We know it's a lie now. It's no longer a question. No, excuse me. We know now. Jesus ain't went to heaven sitting on the right hand of the Father in the flesh. That ain't happening. Okay? Enoch ain't, those things just ain't happening. You can say what you want and you got the right to believe what you choose. But at a certain point, truth got to come in. Reality got to play a role in this game of life we live in. I see people making miracles out of belief. I'm not knocking that. I don't want that to be the prerequisite for our young people. No, we should just live in truth, and the miracles will be natural. It won't be, oh, it happened. Oh, thank Lord. All that. But that when you live a certain way, when you practice a certain thing, you can guarantee if I do this, it's cause and effect. And yes, it don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You do this, you'll get that. Simple as that. That's God's calling card. He will do whatever you put him in position to do for you. You earn your blessings or you earn your punishment. Simple as that. He just gives you what you deserve. If it's blessing, you did good. If it's karma, the Scooby, what roll? All right, but let's rest the rest of the stuff. It's real simple though. Doing what's right only gonna be adhered to by you. That's what God is. He ain't up there looking down saying, well, he gonna pick you out. I see you. No. That's why I rear it. That's what he is. That's what he sees all. You, excuse me. He don't need to see all what he's seeing you. Your focus should be getting to know him for yourself. Never mind everybody else's. We all got their own, trust me. Up here. Moving on. Now that we're in information, yeah, we are in hyperspace of what? Information. Ain't no reason for you to be ignorant. So I did that one. Stop repeating. And I know because my studies teach me that anything built on lies or taken by force never prospers under God's sight. So whatever you're doing, if you got it by hook or crook, guess what? or lies and deceit, it ain't gonna last. Simple as that. Anything built on righteousness and goodness lasts. Right thinking philosophy is built on righteousness and justice. I ain't going nowhere. If y'all can keep a lie going for 2,000 years, I know I can ride the truth out for as long as I can. Moving on. If our young people was introduced to right thinking philosophy, the truth, early in life, like pre-K, around that area, where they start to know, if you got a kid at 4 or 5 years old that start to invest in understanding himself as they grow, ooh, hey, boy, the thought give me goosebumps right now. But why? Because that's the key. That's how we can change the world with our next generation knowing themselves at an early age. From us, for us, by us. They got it, FUBU. I get the concept, no problem. I even wore the clothes. They're good clothes. My best sweatsuit was a FUBU. Loved it. Where we at? Now, the younger you are, and this is my whole point right here. I got enlightened real late in life. That guy wasn't enlightened. He was a believer. He was caught up in his egoistic mind mentality, product of environment, whatever excuse you can use to lay on it. I'm him. So I know better than anybody. Trust me. And if our young get to understand who they are, they won't take that route. Moving on. The younger you are when you what? Learn the truth or by know thyself, and you live by that, the better off you will be. That I guarantee. That's a guarantee. If we teach our young discipline, keep them under acquiescing to life as they go along, they will be fine. When we don't do that, I guess the Bible tell you what, spare the rod, spoil the child. Man, you can't even, you got to spare the rod now. How you going to tell me one night the book says if you do it, it's wrong. Now you telling me to do it. When did it change? I didn't get the memo. Moving on. I'm glad I did. I'm glad that generation passed me by. I couldn't handle that one well. Moving on. Your parents, young parents, listen, if you give them the truth as best you can, if you had them young, you already made mistakes. So don't let them repeat that. Teach them about that, first of all, and they will love you. And guess what? They'll be better people. Why? Because they won't do the same thing that mommy and daddy did, get pregnant young because they were just running around bumping and grinding unprotected sex. That's what causes babies and it spreads sexually transmitted disease. If you want the truth, give it to our young. But we have to acquire it first. You can't give something you don't have. You can't show something that you ain't doing. So if you tell them the truth and you're living a lie, they're going to see that. That's why a lot of people who go to church, you wonder why your kids don't go out. On Sunday, you get all spruced up. You all pray the Lord. Yeah, raise the roof, all that good stuff. Then you come home and act the fool. They see that too. So they said, man, I ain't gonna be doing that. Why? It ain't change you in one bit. But if you go to church and you come home and act accordingly, I know young people said they like church. I've never heard that. But I got young people in my church saying church is the fun place. I go there every week. I enjoy church. But I ain't young no more, so I go there for a different purpose. So if you people, young people, obviously they're around the environment more than just church, and they see the people still the same kind of people. That's my point. Moving on. I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. But this is a rant for my young people. Why? I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So I got to, every now and then voice my opinion. That's all it is. Now, if you want the truth, give it to them young, but we got to exhibit. If our young need the truth, our young need the truth in order to what? The older ones need to practice it first. They need to mimic us. If you're a parent that says, do as I say, not as I do, you're not a good parent. Simple as that. Moving on. I'm not here to tell you how to be it, but it's a simple fact. Sociologist, I'm like, I can tell you what I say. Simple as that. I'm just going by what I'm observing. I ain't making a bunch of rash opinions about what, but only observance. Moving on. I can see that. Now, what happens to do as I do, not what I say do? That's right living. If I'm showing you what to do and you're not doing it, that is not a problem. That ain't gonna fly in my household. But if I'm doing wrong, how can I hold you accountable to do what's right? That's the difference, parents. And watch me or trust me, they see that. They're not dumb by no stretch. And that's another thing. If you think these young people, you really underestimating your child, trust me. I teach my grandsons, okay, the truth. When every chance I get, I slide it in there. I'm a disciplinarian. So I ain't all no pop, Kurt job. My grandson want one of my chain. I said, no, they represent me, your dad, and you and your three brothers. Oh, I want one. Or if I give you one, then what I'm gonna have to represent y'all. But his birthday just said, I'm gonna get him one anyway. Why? That's something he want. Obviously, I'm gonna hook him up. That's what you do. And give it to him and give him some symbolic meaning and make it mean something to him when he wear it. Again, instill pride. We've been doing a lot. We always do that. You inspire and motivate them. You don't down them or you can't do that. You should know. You always motivate, inspire. Come on now. Also educate. That's what I do. Even for mine. Moving on. I'm about to wrap it up. And there is not more exciting, nothing more exciting than what seeing a young person living by the truth and growing in the right way. That's a beautiful thing. As a parent, that's what you want for your child. I was a parent backing up my kid. Wow, he was doing what I thought him to do, what I need him to do, and I had no problem with that. Man, nobody want to hear about your kid. This your kid. I don't give a shit. It's my kid. I can tell about him anytime I want. My mother bragged about me, and I'm in prison. So, I'm riding the same thing my mother wrote. Stick with yours, okay? If you made it, you stick with it. Why? You know it's good. That's my right thinking philosophy. I ain't going nowhere. I know it's good. Right here. Let me wrap it up for you. Again, I want a generation of what? Truth livers, truth tellers, and more important, truth knowers. So all my next generation should be children who what? Know thyself. That's the goal. That's my mission I'm on. Right thing is in closing. May you all live to be 100 and may 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers have passed away. Hope you got the lesson. Rant is over. I'll be back with some more. I ain't done.